This is an Estate FM special feature.
Hello everyone, Mateusz Skubiszewski, Head of Capital Markets, BNP Paribas Real Estate. This year was quite a good year in terms that there is a much more optimism in the market than it was last year. We've all expected interest rate cuts, and the cuts are happening right now. We'll still expect more in coming months, and that definitely should boost the market. In terms of volumes, investors' interests, we see that volumes are coming back. We expect Polish market to grow even very significantly. Okay, despite the fact that the base was rather low, but the growth will be even more robust because of that fact. So really happy to see the figure around 4 billion maybe by the end of the year, which is, I would say, back to normal, and really hoping that we're gonna multiply this in the coming 2 years, at least twice. In terms of new capital coming to Polish market, we see a lot of American money looking for opportunities. So this is very positive because Americans, they are always the guys who are the first. They like to take the best positions, they would like to make the profits, they are like very much business oriented. But at the same time, which was really new for our market, because there has been always an American money in Polish market, but what's new that we have a lot of interest from French capital. So the French market is a little bit in trouble at the moment, and they are looking for other opportunities, and they are looking outside, and Poland was never an obvious choice for them. But I can say that BNP Real Estate, being like from origin French company, but very strong in Polish market as a group and very dedicated to the Polish market, we are always encouraging these guys to come over with the money to our country, and that's starting to happen. So I'm very glad to hear that they are interested, that they are looking at opportunities, that they want to spend money in Poland. So we definitely gonna have few new kids on the block from them. So that's definitely a good news. One more thing, there is a bad and good news on that one. Like the usual suspects from the German investment markets, they are still a little bit hesitating about Poland in a way that they have a problem of raising new capital who would be really willing, the traditional German capital, really willing to be invested into Poland. So they all prepare for next year. Maybe not yet, but next year definitely they will be back. BNP is a very large financial institution. Our real estate arm is very important for the group as well. It has been announced that we're gonna grow in real estate as well. There has been announced of a planned acquisition in the market that should boost significantly our assets under management. So that's a very good news. So that gives also the proof of that, how the group is seeing real estate. Despite that from time, the market may be volatile, but this is like each and every market, there is ups and downs.
You are listening to the Estate FM podcast.
Wojciech, Dzwonkowski, Head of Development, BPI Polska. A lot of people, over 40,000 visitors, a lot of interesting presentations, very good lecturers, and what's dominating, it's sustainability and generally green projects, green buildings.
Piotr, Jakubowski, Project Director, BPI Polska. I will say that after many discussions, panels and conversations with other participants, I would say that there is rising awareness of necessity to implement ESG on real estate projects because of the challenges that are ahead us in the future. We should be ready, and most of the participants agree on that. I will say that my second observation is that there is a rising expectations of decreasing interest rates by National Bank, which is important not only in residential business, but as well in logistics, warehouses, offices and so on, because it impacts on the cost of the money and financial cost, as for the individual customers in mortgages, as well as for investors in bank loans and financial costs.
I think it's vital what my colleague said, what's going to happen with the interest rates. According to the information from the National Bank, the first quarter of 25 should be the time when interest rates will become lower, and this will impact our business. BPI is very active on the market. We are currently constructing over 1,070 apartments, out of which majority is already sold. We are very happy with what so far we have achieved, being active in Warsaw, in Gdańsk, Poznań and Wrocław.
I would say that observed expectation of rise up on market, not only connected with expectations for lowering interest rates, but also with, for example, implementing AI technologies into real estate, which will allow to increase efficiency of the companies and will give possibility to speed up with construction projects.
Future of BPI in Poland, we will continue our multi-phase project in Poznań, Kawalia, together with the Revive company, and we are planning to secure the land in several cities, Warsaw, Gdańsk and Poznań. This will allow us plan long-term investments for the next 5, 6, 7 years.
As Wojciech said, we're planning expansion in Poland. Right now we will secure plot in Poznań. Tomorrow, actually, we will start a new project in central Warsaw, near Dzwonkowska Street, and we are looking to secure next plots in Wrocław and Tree City.
Thank you for listening. You can also listen to the Estate FM podcast on Spotify.
Michał Kwinta of Mindspace. It's my second time here in Munich. It's more crowded than last year, which means that the situation changed and we see the positive symptoms. Regarding First itself, I'm really proud that Poland is visible here, especially Warsaw, city where Mindspace has 2 locations. It's highly represented by Mr. Dzwonkowski. It's also other cities like Łódź, represented by Vice President Adam Pustelnik, which means that it's also important for our cities to be here. I'm having a lot of meetings, important meetings, which is a unique opportunity very often to meet people that in Warsaw, but there is no time to meet and discuss the business. So appointing meetings in here can bring more value than in Warsaw. My industry condition is good, I would say even very good. Warsaw is highly occupied by the tenants. We can see that the hybrid mode that came after COVID, it's still strong, even though companies start to push their employees back to the office. Here is our role, the flex operators, to support them. Warsaw has like a small gap when it comes to the new investments, so the occupancy rate in Warsaw is high, together with the ADR. Both our locations are almost full, which is mostly based on internal growth of our members. That means and proves that our locations are providing excellent place to work, where their teams wants to come, even though very often they are on the hybrid mode. All of this gives us signals to look after the third location, which is already happening, but we want to be sure that the new location gonna have something unique like Skyliner and Koszyki.
Thank you for listening. Follow Estate FM on Spotify and you won't miss an episode.